Navadurga Puja is considered as a form of Sakti Sadhana Puja for protective power. According to the first Vedic scriptures, in the worship of Vedic rituals, these goddesses are worshipped as Navadurgas. It is believed that Parvati presented 9 forms for the salvation of all beings. Putri, Brahmacharini, Chandraghanta, Kushmanda, Skandamata, Katyayini, Kaalraty, Mahagauri, Siddhidatri. On the first day of the most important ritual of Navaratri, Putri is worshipped. Putri literally means the daughter of mountain. She is also known as Himavati. Putri is an absolute form of Mother Nature. She is the embodiment of patience and devotion. Ghatastapana, sowing of the Jamara, marks the beginning of Dasai. Literally, it means placing a kalash or a pot which symbolizes Goddess Durga. Kalash is filled with holy water and is then sown with barley seeds. Then the kalash is put in the center of a rectangular sand block. The remaining bed of sand is also seeded with grains. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Ma Putri Rupena Samstita Namastashe 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 Namo Namah. Happy Dasai to everyone. Let Ma Putri bless you for protection from evil and a disease-free life. On the second day of Navratri, Goddess Parvati is worshipped in the form of Brahmacharini. Brahmacharini is depicted as walking on bare feet, wearing a white garb and carrying Jap Mala, Rudraksha in her right hand and Kamandal in her left. The Rudraksha Mala represents her penance for Shiva during her forest life, and the Kamandal or the water utensil symbolizes her final years of penance when she only had water and nothing else. Brahmacharini is known for her pure and sincere devotion and determination. Ma Brahmacharini also signifies love, loyalty, wisdom, and knowledge. Goddess Brahmacharini is a Durga avatar who has power, resolve, determination, and focus, and may she bless you on this day with all these qualities. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Ma Brahmacharini Rupena Samstita Namastasya 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 Namo Namah. On the third day of Navratri, Parvati in the form of Chandraghanta is worshipped. The goddess wears the crescent on her head which resembles a moon, and hence her name is Chandraghanta. Her third eye is always opened. In this form, her complexion is golden and she possesses 10 arms, equipped for war if a need arises for the welfare of humanity. Chandraghanta represents the married form of Parvati. In this form, she prayed and persuaded Shiva to take a form of Rajeshwar, a handsome prince. She is believed to reward people with her grace, her bravery, and her courage. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Ma Chandraghanta Rupena Samstita Namastasya 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 Namo Namah. On the fourth day, Parvati in the form of Kushmanda is worshipped. The name Kushmanda is formed by amalgamation of 3 words, Ku meaning a little, Ushma meaning warmth, and Anda meaning the cosmic egg, as she is known as the one who created this universe. She is also the happy form of Goddess Durga. It is believed that her smile ended the eternal darkness that was present before the existence of any creation. Ma Kushmanda is believed to be a form of Shakti. Her luminosity gives the sun its brightness. The sun gives life to the world, and Goddess Kushmanda herself is the power of the sun and is the source of all energy. She resides within the core of the sun to create a balance in the universe and provide life to all living beings from the sun's ray. May Ma Kushmanda give you strength and energy. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Ma Kushmanda Rupena Samstita Namastashe 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 Namo Namah. The fifth form of Goddess Durga is the mother of Lord Kartikeya, who is called Skandamata. This is the reason behind her name. She symbolizes the mother form of Goddess Durga. Only the offspring of Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati could put an end to the havoc created by the demon Tarakasur. She trained Kartikeya to become a warrior from his childhood for the rescue of gods and humans. Goddess Skandamata's story is a symbol of the child-mother relationship, her sacrifice and love. Thus, Ma Skandamata is worshipped as the mother of a supreme child. When a devotee worships Skandamata, Lord Kartikeya is automatically worshipped as he is sitting in his mother's lap. May Goddess Skandamata bless you with peace, prosperity, and salvation. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Ma Skandamata Rupena Samstita Namastashe 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 Namo Namah. On the 6th day of Navaratri, or Dashain festival, Ma Parvati is worshipped in the form of Katyayin. Ma Katyayin is one of the most powerful forms of Devi Durga, as she is hailed as the warrior goddess. She was born in the hermitage of Rishi Katyayana, hence her name Katyayini. Parvati came as a powerful warrior created from the combined energies of gods to remove everyone's suffering and destroy demon Mahishasur. She was as bright as 1,000 suns, having 3 eyes, black hair, and 18 arms with lots of weapons that gods had gifted her. A fierce battle took place between Ma Katyayini and Mahishasur, where she defeated him. Hence, she is also referred to in this form as Mahishasur Mardini, the slayer of Mahishasur. May Ma Katyayini remove all your obstacles and protect you. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Ma Katyayini Rupena Samstita Namastashe 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 Namo Namah. On the 7th day of Navaratri, Dashain festival, Ma Parvati is worshipped in the form of Kaalraty. The day 7 of Navaratri is also known as Mahasaptami. In the Kaalraty form, Ma Durga looks very fierce and appears in a dark complexion. She is mounted on a donkey and has 4 hands, 2 of which carry a torch and sword, while the other 2 hands are in protecting and blessing positions. Her hands represent both creation and destruction. Her blackness represents that she is nirguna, beyond all qualities of nature, formless and shapeless. Her name in Sanskrit is a combination of 2 words. Kal means death or time, and Ratri means night or darkness. Thus, Kaalraty is the one who brings death of darkness and negative energy. It is also referred to as a primal darkness before creation, and also is considered as one who destroys the darkness of ignorance. Even though at first glance she evokes fear and represents destruction, she is the fiercest mother figure, expressing the ultimate feminine power in defense of her children. Parvati gave up her golden avatar to kill Sumba Nisumba, Chandamunda, and Raktabij. She began to be called as Kaalraty, Bhadrakali, Chamundeshwari, Bhairavi, and Chandi. She destroyed evil to restore peace and dharma. Apart from all her fierce looks, you will also see goddess is shown as stepping over the chest of Lord Shiva with her tongue out. The reason for that is, there was once a very powerful demon, Raktabij, who had acquired a boon that he could clone himself as soon as a drop of his blood touched the earth. Due to this boon, the gods were unable to kill him and he was creating havoc in all 3 worlds. Hence, Shakti, in the form of goddess Durga, was summoned to kill the demon. Armed with all the weapons, the goddess charged at the demon, but as soon as she wounded him with her sword and his blood fell on earth, the demon kept on multiplying. Huge armies of Raktabij were formed by the puddles of blood which fell on earth. Enraged by this, the Devi took the fierce form of Kali. She would slay each demon and drink his blood immediately. Soon she finished the whole army of Raktabij and the real Raktabij. But the goddess became unstoppable in her rampage. Only Shiva, her husband, had the power to stop Kali at this stage. So Lord Shiva went and lay down among the corpses where the goddess was dancing. Accidentally, Kali stepped on Shiva and realized her mistake. It is then her tongue immediately came out of embarrassment, and she calmed down. Thus, she came back to her original form. Shiva, laying at Kali's feet, also symbolizes the supremacy of nature over man, not to tamper with Mother or Mother Nature. It clearly shows that without Kali or Shakti, even a powerful force like Lord Shiva is inert. Navaratri marks the victory of good over evil. May Ma Kaalraty destroy all darkness inside and out and bring peace to the world. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Ma Kaalraty Rupena Samstita Namastashe 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 Namo Nama. On the 8th day of Navaratri Dashain festival, Ma Parvati is worshipped in the form of Mahagauri. Mahagauri represents the merciful and compassionate avatar of Ma Durga. The name Mahagauri means extremely bright, clean complexion with a shine like the moon. Parvati, after killing the demons in Kaalraty form, took a bath in the Ganga river in the Himalaya. Her dark skin washed off from her person entirely, and she came back out as a beautiful golden woman, wearing white garments and apparel, in the form of Mahagauri. If you see, nature has two extremes. One of the form is Kaalraty, which is most terrifying. On the other hand, you see Mahagauri, which is the most serene form of the mother. Mahagauri is usually depicted with 4 hands. She holds a trident and damru in the upper right and left hand. She has the fear-dispelling gesture and a blessing gesture in the lower hands. In this form, she is mounted on a bull. 8th day, also called Durga Ashtami or Maha Ashtami, is one of the most auspicious days, considered special as goddess Durga is said to have attained power on this day. Different parts of India and Nepal celebrate this day differently. People worship weapons, vehicles, and machinery parts in adherence to traditional ritual passed on from the Vedic period. On the 8th day of Navaratri, unmarried girls are considered to embody goddess Durga. They are treated as Kanya. There is also the ritual of performing Kumari Puja. The 64 yoginis and Ashtashakti or Matrikas, the fierce forms of goddess Durga, are worshipped during the Durga Puja ritual on Maha Ashtami. The Ashtashakti, also known as 8 Shaktis, are interpreted differently in different regions of India and Nepal. This festival not only celebrates the victory of the goddess over the demon, but this festival is enjoyed with family. May Ma Mahagauri bless you with purity, calmness, wisdom and austerity. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Ma Mahagauri Rupena Samstita Namastashe 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 Namo Nama. On the 9th day of Navaratri, Ma Parvati is worshipped in the form of Siddhidatri. Siddhi means perfection and Datri means giver. Goddess Siddhidatri has 4 arms. She holds chakra, mace, sconce, and a lotus flower. She is seated on a lotus flower with the lion as her mount. The origin of Siddhidatri is awe-striking. When the universe was only a huge void, just darkness, no species, no creation, no time, no nature, it was then that a beam of celestial light spread all over. This light was so divine and bright that it covered every bit of the void, making it visible and lit. This ocean of light was initially shapeless, but began taking shape, which ultimately took the form of goddess Mahashakti herself. The supreme goddess Mahashakti brought into existence the trinity of gods, namely Brahma, Vishnu and Mahadev. Lord Shiva is believed to have attained all the siddhis, supernatural powers and perfections by worshipping Mahashakti. With her gratitude, the half-body of Shiva became that of the goddess Shakti, and therefore he also came to be called Ardhanareshwar. The Ardhanareshwar form of Lord Shiva has goddess Siddhidatri as his significant half, which is an image of the holy unification of divine feminine and male energies. Ma Siddhidatri is worshipped by beings of all three worlds, devas, gods, asuras, demons, and humans. She is the creator of every particle that exists in this space. All beings worship her with utmost devotion in order to appease her and to receive siddhis from her. The 8 main supernatural powers or siddhis are Anima, reducing one's body to a size of an atom; Mahima, expanding one's body to an infinitely large size; Garima, becoming infinitely heavy; Laghima, becoming weightless; Prapti, having omnipresence; Prakambya, achieving whatever one desires; Isvitva, possessing absolute lordship; and Vasitva, having the power to subjugate all. Apart from the 8 supreme siddhis, goddess Siddhidatri grants 9 treasures and 10 other kinds of supernatural powers. It is believed that if one seeks these supernatural power with full faith, they can acquire all siddhis and nothing remains unattainable in the universe. May Ma Siddhidatri bless you with new achievements and perfections. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Ma Siddhidatri Rupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah.